We begin here because no life ever has been untouched by war. Everyone loves to discuss war, and yet its outcome, death, is shrouded in silence. Wars make death acceptable. The gods are less cruel if it is man's fault. Perhaps, but this is not our story. War is the inevitable background, the ruins in the distance establishing place and perspective. Athens is at war, but at the palace of Athenian king Pandion, two sisters discuss life's charms and the attractions of men. It didn't happen that quickly. It took months and much indirect discourse. But that is the gist of it. The end was known from the beginning. After an elaborate wedding, in which King Pandion solemnly gave his daughter to the hero Tereus, the two left for bliss. There was relief in Athens. His army had become extensive, rude, rowdy. Had always been, but we see things differently in peace. That is why peace is so painful. Nothing to blur the waters. We look down to the bottom, and on a clear day, we see our own reflections. In due course, Procne had a child, a baby boy called Attis. 5 years passed. The dawns loved by the poets, rosy-fingered, female. The dawns get colder and colder as we sail north. Philomel wonders at the beauty of the sea. Tereus wonders at Philomel's beauty. We say nothing. 6 Athenian soldiers have been sent to accompany Philomel. They stand on the deck, watching. And when the order comes, and such an order, on a dark night, they disappear. In the cold dawns, Tereus burns. Does Philomel know? Ought we to tell her? We are only here to observe. Journalists of an antique world, putting horror into words, unable to stop the events we will soon record. And so we reach the lonely port of Imeros. It is dark. There is no welcome. We are not expected. No moon in the sky. This is unpropitious. But that we already knew. Could we have done something? And no. We choose to be accurate and record. Sometimes I feel that I know things, but I cannot prove that I know them, or that what I know is true. And when I doubt my knowledge, it disintegrates into a senseless jumble of possibilities, a puzzle that will not be reassembled, the spider web in which I lie, immobile and truth paralysed. Let me put it another way. I have trouble expressing myself. The world I see and the words I have do not match. I am the ugly duckling of fact, so most of the time I try to keep out of the way. Quiet. I shouldn't be here at all. But sometimes it's too much and I must speak. Rockney.
What are you women muttering about this time? Something gloomy, no doubt.
Rockney, we sense danger.
You always sense something. And then when I ask you, you say, you don't know. Or it hasn't happened yet. But it will. It might. What is it? What danger? It's safe here. There are no marauding bands, no earthquakes, so what? What?
I see danger. She thinks of earthquakes. Doesn't know the first meaning of danger is the power of a lord or master. That one is always in someone's danger, in their power, at their mercy. All service is danger, and all marriage too. But now listen to me. The sky was so dark this morning.
It will rain. It always rains.
Again, I was not talking meteorologically. Images require sympathy, another way of listening.
Yes, yes, yes.
Your sister is on the sea.
My sister has been on the sea for a month. Have you only just found that out?
But the sea. And Tyrius is a young man. Tyrius.
Yes, he'll move that much more quicker. Tell me something I don't know.
When it's too late, it's easy to find the words.
What now?
If you went down to the seaport, met them there, a welcome.
No, I promised Tyrius I would stay here and look after his country.
Rockney.
I will wait for him here. Oh, enough of your nonsense. David!
Silent. Silent.